Should old acquaintance be forgotten?
Well, this is the most depressing party ever, Evil Twin.
Who'd have thought it, Jesse? No one came to your party.
You know why that is, don't you?
It's because no one likes you.
It's because no one likes me. Wait, no, it's not. It's because there's nothing to. There's no attraction to draw them to this party. We've got. Do you know what we need, Evil Twin? We need celebrities at our party. We need a real star pool to get people to want to come to our parties.
Jesse, what are you talking about? What celebrities do you know?
Well, it's funny you should ask, Evil Twin, because I've been round, I've spoken to a few people, pulled a few of my contacts at the job agency, and I have gotten quite a lot of big-name stars to agree to come to my next New Year's party.
Go on then, I'll bite. Who did you get?
Okay, well, let's take a look here. We've got, well, first of all, Terry Wogan's coming. He's going to be hosting the event. I mean, what better a host could you want than Terry Wogan? I mean, what a guy. I've got Ronnie Corbett's coming. He's going to be doing a bit of sort of that sort of armchair style stand-up comedy. He does so well. That's going to be hilarious. Victoria Wood's coming. You know, bit of piano, bit of funny piano. That's going to be good. Who else have we got? Paul Daniels. We got Paul Daniels coming to do a bit of magic. So I mean, that's going to be pretty good. Guess who else? Right? He's not doing a bit, but I've managed to invite the man himself, Muhammad Ali. I know, isn't that great? We've got some music, got a bit of music planned. This is like the best of the best. We've got David Bowie coming. We've got Prince, right? George Michaels, and who else? Leonard Cohen. I got Leonard Cohen to come. I thought he'd retired or like died or something. No, he's coming. And then just to finish off, just a good smattering of just TV and film stars. It's some pretty high name people. We're getting Alan Rickman. I mean, he's just great. I love Alan Rickman. Andrew Sachs is coming. You know, Fawlty Towers. Oh, Senor. Gene Wilder. Remember him in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? I love Gene Wilder. What a guy. Anton Yelchin. A bit of Star Trek, you know, we like a bit of Star Trek. Carrie Fisher from Star Wars, she's coming. And Frank Kelly, you know, from Father Ted. He's a funny man, isn't he? I think that's about it. Yes, that is it. That's so many celebrities coming to my party.
Well, Jesse, I've got to hand it to you. That's actually quite a good list. I'm kind of stoned for this now.
Everyone's going to want to come to this party.
Two years in a row, Jesse. I can't believe all those people died.
I mean, what are the chances that everyone I invited to my party would die before the party?
I mean, I feel like the probability that you'd happen to invite all those people only for them to die in the next year, I feel like that's quite unlikely.
It's getting ridiculous. I mean, how did that happen?
Hold on, Jesse. What is that book you've got there?
Well, this is just my contact book. I've just been writing down the names as and when I could get them to agree to come.
Let me have a look at that. What's that on the cover? JC, that's a goating death note.
Oh, I don't. What is that? It's just I borrowed this. I got this from Vivian. That time last year when we travelled forward to this year. I borrowed it from him then, and I forgot to give it back.
Jesse, did you not watch Death Note at all, or maybe read it? It's that book. Whoever's name you write in there dies, Jesse. They die.
No, can't be evil to people. You can't have a book that people just die when you write the name in the book.
Jesse, consider this: everyone whose name you wrote in that book is now dead.
Oh my goodness. What have I done?
What have you done, JC?
I suppose I probably shouldn't tell you who I've invited to next year's party, should I?
Oh, good. You've not done next year's party too, have you?
Yes.
Oh, good. Jeez, you need to uninvite them.
I think maybe I'd better.
Yes.
And the award for most tasteless sketch of the year goes to... Thank you and good night.
And now, our feature presentation. Hello, peoples of the tube. It's that time of year again. The time of year when the year is out of time. And I don't mean the time that I used to season next week's video. Because I was going to make a joke about Cooking with William 2. That hasn't gone up yet. That's Thursday. Look forward to that, I guess. But yeah, it's New Year's Eve, or as we call it over here for some reason I don't know, Hogmanay. Yeah, I don't know why it's called that in Scotland, but apparently it is. So you know, I should probably call it that. I want to fit in, blend in with the locals with my amazing disguise, this amazing accent I've managed to create. It's not how I really speak at all. How do I really speak? I don't know. Look at Goomba. It's kind of depressing. I might move him somewhere. Every time I see him in Viewfinder, it just makes me feel sad that he's dead. At the same time, you know, well, we've been over this. We need to remember Goomba. Goomba is forever in our hearts. That's Evil Twin. He's also on my heart. So yes, 2016 is finally over. Thank goodness for that. What an awful year. I mean, is it just me or has everyone died? I mean, obviously we've got Goomba, but like outside of my little circle, everyone. I mean, that sketch that we did at the start, maybe in kind of poor taste, but it's very true. Everyone's died. Everyone died. Do you know why Donald Trump got Person of the Year this year? It's because he's the only person that didn't die. And I mean that's another grim thing that happened this year. Donald Trump. Oops. Oh dear. Should I be worried? Maybe. That certainly sounds like. I mean, it's the sort of thing that would happen in a cartoon. And guess what, guys? I'm gonna be the president now. Oh yeah, that guy right there. It's rigged, you're all stupid. And I hate women, and I hate all the minorities. That guy right there, that is the guy I'm gonna elect as president. Like the most important position in the world, that's the guy. Well done, America. Good job. You done good. Terrible. Why? What's wrong with you? Oh well, your choice. But you know, hopefully the rest of us don't suffer too much from that. What else has been happening this year? Well, Ohmydinosare has had a bumper year this year. After last year's kind of meager offerings, I pushed the boat out. I managed to do a video every week. Every Thursday, except 1 week where I was a little bit late and it didn't go up to the Friday. Every Thursday there has been a video. I'm quite pleased with that. And then some. I mean, every Thursday would have given me 52. I've just been doing some sums. I've been counting all my videos ever. And this year I did 80, including this one, 80 videos. Which, I think that's great. That's the second highest number. The best year ever was 2013. I did 106 videos in 2013. But, you have to remember, that was a year that I made a video every day in February. That's 28 videos just in February alone. I did Who Week that year, which went on for ages. I think that might have been the year I did Sewage Week as well. So I mean that's why February that's why 2013 is so high. But yeah, the official stats are in. 2009 I made 15 videos, not much. 2010 I made 20, not much. 2011 58, it's about one a week. 2012 41, not quite one a week. 2013, like I said, 106. 2014, 64. Last year, only 47. I was a bit sad about how I'd only managed 47. This year, almost double that to 80. So, well done me. And, you know, perhaps it's been quantity over quality, some might argue. There's been a lot of videos. Sewage hasn't enjoyed all of them, and he's my main audience. But, what have been the big hard hitters this year? Well, like it or not, Detective 7. It took me a long time. I was planning on doing that in February. I think it ended up being in like July or August. But Detective 7, that happened. I think there might have been a Detective 7B as well, or was that Detective 6B? I don't remember. But there was Sirloin Chewy. Actually, that wasn't very good, was it? Sirloin Chewy from last year, Moist and Gooey. That's one of my favourite Sirloin Chewies ever. Sirloin Chewy, this year's one. Christmas presents with that scene in Scarborough. I'm really happy with that. That looks amazing. Just me running around in Scarborough. I'm really happy with that footage. We had the one with the lobster risotto. That was a recent one. That was good. The biggest thing this year, though, I finally got an episode of Sherlock done. Just the one. I meant to do the second one for Christmas. I didn't. But, you know, we're off the ground now. There's a new series of Sherlock just about to start. Hopefully I can get episode 2 done at some point in the near future to sort of coincide with that. And then do episode 3 for Sewage's birthday next year, since it was for Sewage's birthday this year just been. Let's just have a little look, because my memory's not that great. Let's see what else I did this year while we're filming. Let's load up my creator studio and see what all I've made this year. But I mean, it's been 1 a week, and it's been all these bizarre fever dream style videos that we've had quite a lot of recently. They're kind of starting to replace the Sirloin Chewy series almost. We had the Crest saga. That was a fun one. We had oh gosh, what else was there? It was my 400th video special. What a disappointment! I got nothing made in time for it. I ran out of time. I was like, oh, hold on, 400th video. That's my next one. And Sewage gave me this horrible slideshow, and I was like, fine, that's my 400th video. Well done. You ruined Christmas again. Okay, let's have a little look. See, I mean, all of Christmas week, actually. I'm really happy with Christmas week. Lonely this Christmas, and I finally got back to Sewage and Gemington. It's been years and years since the last Sewage and Gemington. Fabulous Spies isn't finished yet, but that's coming soon. That's a good one for next year. Ham was unimportant but fun. That was quite a good video. A lot of food related videos. Have you noticed that? It's eggs, cress, ham, quiche, still water. I mean, that's a drink, but why? So there was one about celery one time. It wasn't intentional, but it seemed an awful lot of videos about food. Yes, Chef. That's not so much a good video as a good just sort of general thing I did back in October. Street theatre. We'll get onto that. Things that I've been doing once we finish with what I've been doing on YouTube. Remember how I pretended I'd gone back to my room in Aberdeen and I hadn't really? That was funny. Really very little consequence in this. This is my student film, but that was just a random thing I filmed back when I was at uni. That's like 2 years old. Here's my show, but again, that's just that's a thing that I've done this year rather than a video of interest. I just happened to make a video of it. Oh gosh, I've done nothing. From most of this is terrible. Mums with Bananas was written by Sewage. Baby was written by Sewage. 7th anniversary special was mostly just Sewage, with a bit of me recreating classic scenes. Sherlock, there we go. Sherlock was good. Glove 4, yeah, so it was okay. Introspective Triptych, that was a good one. That was very artistic. Whirly Burly Haromatic, that was quite good. I like that one. Some more of the weird Vivian goes back to the burger. Yeah, I mean, there's not been a lot of really big ones, but the big ones that we've had have been pretty big. One where I went just got my hair cut. That random bomb disposal. There's the original Cooking with William. Who Wants to Have £1,000,000? Chubby 4, Chubby 5, and Dr. Bo. So I mean, yeah, not a lot of big videos, but the ones that we had that were good, they were good. Maybe this year it's coming. I've got a few. There's a lot of phone calls. Obviously, that's been like hundreds of them just to pad things out. This year we've got a sequel to Cooking with Gemington coming up. We've got, hopefully, Detectives 8. Sewage is supposed to be scripting that. That's why there's been such a delay on it. It's not my fault this time. I've got Detectives 10 planned out. Detectives 9, not sure what's going to happen in that yet, but we'll see. So yeah, we've got some Detectives. Sherlock. More of Sherlock. We've got a special criteria video. If you remember fan email, I've still got to make that. The consequence of that. Oh gosh, what else? Maybe another Doctor Who. Dimensions MASH 3. All this MASH and not enough dimensions. it's just, there's gonna be more stuff to come. Hopefully this year will be as I'm gonna try and keep that going with the Thursday. Interestingly, the only reason I picked Thursday was because New Year's video went up on the Thursday. New Year's Eve was a Thursday last year. It's a Saturday this year. It's a leap year. And I was like, fine. My most recent video was a Thursday. Let's just go on every Thursday from now on. And like I said, I managed to do that. Plus any special date that deserved a video. So it's I think it's been quite an interesting year for Ohmydinosare video. But for me, what have I been up to? Well, I've grown a moustache over the last month. I'm shaving it off. That's my New Year's resolution: lose the moustache. No one likes my moustache. It's a shame. It's not as bad as previous efforts, but it's not great. I'll try again in a couple of years and see if I have a better result. But for now, there you go. But yeah, I've been a guy in shows this year. I've really hit the stage in a big way. I'm worried that this is going to set fire to my curtains. I've hit the stage in a big way. Punch it with my fist. No, I haven't. I was in Spring into Eden, which is like a showcase of shows. We did a little bit of our show from the Integrated Performance Group for this wider general audience. That all of the little performing groups, the dance groups, and all of that were doing their things for all the kids and the adults and the in between sort of ages. And I was the first person on stage in the whole act. It was like an hour and 2 hours, I don't know, quite a long show with loads of different things. I was the first one up. It was me, just bantering around the stage. And then a few months later, in June, as you will remember if you saw my video presentation of All I Have to Do Is Dream, we did the whole thing, and we sold out. The whole theatre was packed, one night only, and it went really well. Then, after that, in September, we performed it a second time in Findhorn. Again, we didn't quite fill out the theatre, but Findhorn's in the back of beyond and nowhere, so no one. Inverness is quite a big place. The theatre, it's quite a big theatre. It's where you go to see the shows in this area. Findhorn, not so much. But, it went well. Feedback was good. Everyone seemed to be happy with it. Then, in October, of course, I was in the street theatre, and I met a load of new people, some of whom, I was like, there's one girl in particular, I've seen her before, and she was in Spring into Eden as well, in one of the things I'd seen, which is weird. And one of the other ones lives in my street, which is also weird. It's what are the chances? Moderate, I suppose. Moderate chances of that happening. So yeah, I think I've done pretty well this year, and I've been working on the Fabulous Spies. We started that a couple of weeks before the end of last year. We performed the first half of it to an audience in the spring. Then we performed the second half just to the rest of the class. There's just a sort of small band of us that's doing this. I don't know if I've mentioned the Spies in a video before, but since the only person watching this is you, Sewage, you already know about the Spies. It's because of you that it's called the Fabulous Spies instead of just Spies. You've ruined the name for me. You've done that. So yeah, and then we started filming it over the second half of this year. We filmed almost all of it except for a few little scenes that we missed that we're gonna have to go back and reshoot. But otherwise, it would be up by now. I'd have put it up on Thursday. Just being if it had been ready, it would be up by now. But it's not, so it's not. But we're gonna be refilming it. Hopefully, we'll get it done before I go on holiday. And the video will be complete. It'll go up the second Thursday of this year. Well, this coming year. The Spy. So that's been exciting. I got given the job of editing, which was quite fun because I was a cast member. Then I became an editor. I wasn't given the job of directing, but I was given the job of editing, which is nice. And I've been able to just add a bit of flair in here and there. So Ohmydinosare and me in general, it's been a good year. Some people might think that there's no purpose to my life. They would be right, but I try to do things. Maybe I could push on at this, and that I could like make it into a job. I don't know. That'd be nice. At least I'm trying. I am trying. So anyway, that's 2016. Good for me. Horrible for everyone else. Isn't that just always the way? There's not been any Doctor Who this year. That's been a bit. Since I became a fan of the show, I have not had to wait that long for 365 days with no episode. Because it's a leap year, obviously. There was one on the 25th of December, one on the 25th of December. In between that, 365 full days with nothing. So that was it was a challenge, but I got by. I got loads and loads of new DVDs, so I was able to watch all of those. I went to the cinema a lot this year, mostly so-so movies. Ghostbusters. It wasn't as bad as people thought it was going to be. It wasn't as good as I really hoped it might be. I mean, I was willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. You know, a remake of Ghostbusters, I'm always going to be cynical, but if it had been done well, I'd have loved it. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was fine. I love Ghostbusters, so I'm not going to not like it. That would be ridiculous. We had Finding Dory. That was okay. Not Pixar's best film, but not its worst. So, I mean, it's a lot of that sort of mediocrity. Star Trek, though, Star Trek was great. The trailer looked horrible. I only went to see it because it was Star Trek. I went there and it was amazing. I was like, oh my goodness, why did the trailer look so bad when it's such a good film? It's the best of the reboot Star Trek films. We had Star Wars Rogue One, great film. Bit slow at the start, really packs a punch at the end. That Darth Vader scene was really good. I didn't have a problem with CGI Peter Cushing. I like Peter Cushing. CGI Peter Cushing is like having Peter Cushing back, but as a cartoon. CGI, oh, that's depressing as well. Because of the two characters that were completely recreated for the film in CGI, one of them is already dead. The other one died before the film left the theaters. That's grim, isn't it? We should really be moving past people being dead now, shouldn't we? It's just really depressing. It's a really depressing time. Oh gosh, what else did I go see? Girl on the Train, that was very good. I enjoyed that one a lot. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, that was good. It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't great. It was good. It's fine. Zootropolis or Zootopia, depending on which country you're watching it in. Loved it. Great film. Really, really good. You know, Disney seemed to be out Pixaring Pixar now, which is funny. Yeah, what else? Oh gosh, did I see anything else this year? I don't remember. Those are the ones that stuck in my mind just now. It's hard to tell when one year ends. The last film I saw last year was Star Wars. The last film I've seen this year is good to be Star Wars. I'm hoping to see Passengers soon, but that's going to be next year by the time I see that, obviously, because the year's over. So yeah, cinema. I love a good movie. I've got a lot of films I'm looking forward to seeing next year, like Lego, Batman, and Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and more Star Wars. Just more Star Wars all the time. More and more and more Star Wars. So yeah, things are exciting. There's exciting things going on. The world is a dark, dark place, but perhaps there's a glimmer of light in the future. Maybe 2017 will be better. Because, I mean, can it really get any worse? I'm just asking for trouble saying that, aren't I? So, look forward to seeing me next year, when the moustache will hopefully be gone. Well, it won't be gone on Thursday, because I've already filmed Thursday's video. But, just FYI, we're not doing a montage. This is an L4T. You want a good montage, go and see theirs. I'm not going to dig out all my videos and make a montage. All this video is already far too long. So, 2016, get out of here. We don't want to see your kind again, 2016. Brexit, I didn't even mention Brexit. That's another depressing thing that happened. Unless you wanted that, in which case, well done, I guess. But Brexit? Really? Okay. 2016. Why? Why is 2016 even a thing? We should have just skipped straight to 2017. We'd have all been happier. So yeah, that's I don't know why this keeps timing out. That's about all I've got to say, really. I hope you enjoyed this year. I didn't enjoy it, but I enjoyed my progression of events. I hated everything else. It was like I was just doing my own thing inside a giant swimming pool of poo. I was just like lying on a lilo, chilling out, not dipping my toes in, just sipping my cocktail. Everything was just poo. Everything was poo. It was all poo. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you in 2017 when everything's going to be great. It's going to be a great year. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it already. So 2016, 0 out of 10. 2017, let's see if we can make it to at least 1 out of 10. Yeah? Yeah, at least one. One would be nice. Yeah? Okay? Does that seem reasonable? Thank you for watching. Have a nice year. Should all our Goombas be forgot and never brought to mind? Well, now it's New Year, Dappy Jones, and I'm singing Auld Lang Syne. It's amazing, really, that I can ramble for nearly 20 minutes and say absolutely nothing.